Hello and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. We are going to do a 2-for-1 thing at the start of this episode, which is, in theory, we're going to do Yufa's Bond and Neuras's Bond at the same time, because Neuras's Bond involves us doing a quest to go and fight someone in the Gauntlet Runner, and Yufa's one requires us to speak to her on the Gauntlet Runner. So we can do both of those. So that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Right.
What's the plan?
Route map. We're actually not starting from here. We're starting from, like somewhere over here. And then we're going to this.
Not on my watch.
Let's go. Sounds like Jin took off for this area. We have to catch him for Neuras's sake at least.
It's your call.
Let's go.
Let's be off.
I'm assuming it's not going to chuck us immediately into the fight.
What to pick?
There we go. And now Yufa will speak to us. So yes, we can do both bonds at the same time. Although we may need to speak to Neuras afterwards anyway, but it's fine. If we do that, then we're just on regular, on the schedule we were on before, which is fine. Single enemy. I'm going to switch to Prince for that.
Behold,
Do we want to level Prince at all? I'm wondering whether we want to level Prince. Yeah, I probably want to level Prince to level 6. Let's do that. Let's do that, because that'll be useful. I'm going to take Yufa out of this. Yeah, I'm going to take Yufa out. I'm going to bring in Basilio. What can Basilio do? Oh, he can do all synthesis, because we're with him. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for now. He's about to level Berserker. I think it's also worth pushing Berserker over the edge and then getting him the next one. So let's use one of these on us for Prince. And then we're going to switch to the 1000s. There we go. So that now gives us heavy light magic, which I think is actually quite useful for us to have. Because, you know, we need some kind of damage if we're going to use Prince.
I'm getting stronger.
And now he's finished Berserker, which gives him an additional 3 strength. Wonderful. So now, Basilio, I'm going to switch you into Destroyer, which has a heavy physical strike move as default and a medium physical electric move that removes buff effects, which is not bad. And then, on top of that, he still has Wanton Destruction. And then Deadly Eraser. Severe almighty damage to one enemy removes status, repel, and strength buff effects on the target. Ooh. Okay. But yeah, let's switch him into this. It costs a ton of mag, but we have to do it, so.
Fascinating.
The Destroyer. This is the archetype you sense from Basilio's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the elite renegade, a dissenter whose power breaks down even the toughest resistances, crushing the very logic of the world.
All right.
28,500 mag is required. We have to do it. There's no other way for him to progress, and he's got, like, he already is max rank, so this is the cheapest it will ever be, so, I mean, we have to.
I'm counting on you.
I almost feel like we want to go to a normal dungeon at some point, just so we can face enemies and get mag. I think we might have to do that soon.
Of course.
Anyway. Let's see what he says for this one. I hear the voices of past hero souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength exalted. If thou art prepared to crush walls all think impossible to break, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Berserker.
I'll do it.
Whoa, the power of the Destroyer. If there's something you want crushed to a pulp, just point me at it. You watching, Del? You and me, we're gonna raise hell together.
I learned a new ability.
Let's switch him into that. Also, I never gave him his Murderer's Axe previously. What does the Murderer's Axe even do? Also, what does he have skill inheritance? Okay.
That is...
Yes, it's currently equipped. I understand. Lucky Find. Knight's Proclamation. Marakukaja, you... I mean, I might as well not equip that, actually, because then we'll, might accidentally use it. I should take charge, though. Wait, no, let me think about that. Does this class learn charge? No. Wait a second. No? Oh, no. I do want to learn Charge then. I actually want to learn Warcry as well.
All right.
I think Charge is the one that we need. My god, I need Mag. Okay. But, yeah, let's see what his Murderer's Axe does. Basilio Murderer's Axe. Normal attacks inflict Hex. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty solid. He is incredibly strong right now. Good. Alright, now I've spent all my mag. Let's save in a new slot. Just in case. And let's speak to you. Now you might be saying, why don't you go cook at some point? Oh, we haven't got any new recipes to cook. So if I do this, the only one we've got is this, which I need 3 Queen's Honey Jars for. And I don't really want to do any of this without thinking about it, so I'm going to speak to Yufa. Excuse me, Graham. I hate to bother you, but I really want to talk to you about something. Oh, it's nothing important, just something that's been on my mind, yeah. What is it? Oh, actually, right here is kind of... Can you come out on deck? I suppose.
No one else is here, right?
No. Well, maybe Haizumi.
The truth is, I wanted to ask you something today. A shameless sort of request, maybe.
Anything for you?
I'm happy to do anything for you.
Would you consent to shake my hand?
Knowing what that is in their culture, that's a pretty big ask.
Please?
Potentially. Let's say, what's this all of a sudden?
But why would you want that all of a sudden?
Do you remember, the trials of Malnova? I said we Mustari have 2 kinds of handshakes. The one we did back then was to demonstrate trust, but this time, I want the other kind. I want to convey my feelings to you. Please?
I understand.
Yes, I understand.
Oh, thank you.
I'm finding it difficult to relax.
Are you troubled by something? You seem tense.
How did you know?
How did you know?
So I'm right, am I? Let me hold on a moment more like this. I felt it to be a sort of miracle. I never thought I'd be involved in any way with followers of Sanctism. That's why I was so hesitant at first. When I found myself clashing with them, I became even more unsure of what was right. But then, that very unsurety is what turned out to be the most important feeling, did it not? Once I learned what frustrated me, what I refused to compromise on, I knew then who I really am at my core. It led me to a realization. I only want to live in a world where you exist.
I feel the same way.
I feel the same way as you, Yufa.
Do you mean I can stay by your side? Truly, you'll grant me something so special. It's all I could ask for. Just know that for me, no one could possibly replace you. I may not be accustomed to things here, but I like my life right now. I even like the people here, on the mainland. It's just that there's such a plethora of things I feel I must protect, and I don't always know how. But I prefer this over being protected. No matter what lies ahead, I will protect our future. That means you.
I can sense Yufa's determination and her unwavering trust in me. This was unexpected. I guess makes sense.
The Oracle Priestess, Yufa, keeper and heritor of the Summoner's virtues. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Rank up.
If everyone the world over could cooperate like this.
We got Scion's Essence, which will give us more inheritance slots for the Summoner lineage. We have Pagan Secrets, which further reduces the chance of being afflicted with anxiety. And Grand Fantasy, which will no doubt be a reference to a previous SMT game, as it's made out of Devil Summoner and Soul Hacker, which, yeah, are both previous SMT spin-offs. So who knows what it's going to be.
My apologies. I've been holding your hand all this time. Oh. Perhaps we can hold fast this way just a little longer. I'm glad.
The two of us held hands until the other arrived. Thanks to you for strong faith in me, the people of Virga Island now fully support me. That did not move at all. Alright then. Interesting.
With the protection of the royal magic gone, the tournament for the throne escalates. Those who would turn the tide with military might are spurred by opportunity. However, the case of Jin Dulz was something altogether different. Standing firm in his path is the party's gauntlet runner, there to take back what Jin stole from Nurus.
Let's go.
That can only be Jin.
Got us a visitor here. It's Jin in his King Starlight. Hoist that scoundrel over to our runner, would you? Please, we need those back for the sake of peace in this country.
What?
Wow, were they really that big a deal?
We can make short work of them.
Whatever the case, we cannot condone stealing. Let's teach him a lesson he won't forget. Let's go.
You people! Why are you here?
We could ask you the same thing. Why'd you steal Nurus's relic?
I had no other choice. If I can't prove I'm useful to Luis, then he'd kill me.
If you don't give the relic back, I'll kill you.
I thought if I could find him some kind of treasure, some token, I could win his mercy. And your engineer, he's the one who made a runner fly. His secrets are bound to be valuable. Maybe valuable enough that Luis would spare my life, but... damn it all! I don't give a damn anymore! This time I'll really slaughter you all! The royal magic's off the table! I can kill you and offer up your heads to Luis himself!
I get the feeling Luis wouldn't be happy about that. He'd be like, actually, I would have liked to do it. Although I guess if Jin could kill us, then Luis wouldn't care because we'd be weaker than Jin. At which point he just wouldn't recognize us.
My cue, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna blow him up.
Ingenuity.
Time
Cool.
to teach this little thief a lesson.
Don't know what he's weak
They're
to.
weak to electricity.
Oh, you're weak to electricity,
They're
huh?
weak to fire.
On your
There's a better way.
fire, okay. I want to try stealing, so I'm just gonna steal immediately.
I'll be taking that.
Why,
Fortune God's Abacus? Oh, that's huge. I don't know what that is, but that is huge. Okay. Well, I can hit fire on you. Do I have any of these I want to do? No. Alright. Hit him.
You absolutely go back!
Next, we could do Radiance.
Looks like we can't force through this
Work
one.
together!
Could also do Fire Art for extreme damage. Let's do it.
Lend a hand myself.
Burn!
And
Their weakness.
that's not as much as I thought it would be.
Happening, Captain.
Let's split some bets!
Could do Deadly Eraser or something like that.
Something else?
I think that what's going to be better is to... Ooh, we could do one of these as well. We want to do a little damage like that. But let's go with Charge. Next up, I'm going to nullify some damage, which means that we almost certainly get to the point where they're going to lose some turns. Could also Heat Riser, and we're going to Heat Riser Basilio. Let's go.
Come on!
That's hit evasion. That's not the end of the world. Okay. That's mostly fine.
Let's get some healing.
Again, not ideal, but we can live with it. Pass.
Burns!
Now, your stats are currently 2 down, right? You're currently 1 down. Everyone else is 2 down. Okay. And none of these are going to hit a weakness to start with, but we could do heavy 3 to whatever times. Let's do Wanton Destruction on Jin the Charlatan.
It's up to you now.
That's pretty good.
Now accept your fate.
Do I have any way to you do anything here?
Now we strike.
We could do Fire Art.
Must stay calm.
I think we want to pass.
That burns!
You got anything I want to cast on your turn? No, I want to cast Heat Riser and Basilio.
Juna, your speed's down.
Then on our turn, I guess we just want to heal ourselves. Right?
This should work.
That works for me.
Come on!
So annoying.
Okay.
Slow.
They're still targeting us? Oh,
I feel so heavy.
okay.
Come on!
What is my strength?
No more effects may be added.
Come
Okay.
on. This has to work.
Victory Foresight?
I
What's
can
this?
protect us.
That charge?
You've got a bunch of ailments.
Oh, it's turn
slowing you down,
icons.
Captain.
Of course, it's always turn icons.
All right!
You are going to charge on your turn, though.
That burns!
You've got a free turn. On your free turn,
Face me.
thinking about what I could do here.
No.
I guess on your free turn, you're going to heal. Yeah, you're going to drop in a 200 heal on Graham.
I knew you'd help.
Basilio, how about you make it power?
Heat Riser on Basilio.
Thanks.
Paisme, that's a lot of ailments.
Basilio goes
Careful out there,
next.
okay?
I'm going to buff him. No, I'm going to nerf them. I'm going to nerf your hit evasion,
Here.
which is the same thing.
That burns!
And then actually, I think he's already dead.
You can do this.
Right in their weak spot.
No, not quite.
Beat 'em down, Basilio.
He keeps saying that burns over and over again. I mean, it probably does. It's just, it's quite funny. Adamant Nightblade? Ah, if we hit, that would have been good. Oh well. Worth a try. You recover from burn.
Damn it! Bloody hell! How in blazes are you so strong? Even without the royal magic? Bollocks! What can I even do?
You could
This
give
isn't
up.
Good.
Oh, that's not enough. Okay.
Oh, vexing.
My shoulders.
How'd you like
Ooh.
this? Damn it!
That did nothing.
Basilio,
Okay.
we've got you moving slower. Persona!
Heat Riser onto Basilio. Just keep buffing him.
Paisme,
Behold.
that's a lot of
I walk
ailments.
around.
Pass.
Careful out there, okay?
About bloody time.
I want to charge on your turn. Then I want to get back round to him as soon as possible, ideally.
A wise
Pass.
choice.
This is just what I
Heat Riser on Basilio.
Thanks.
Juna, careful.
Guard.
You've got several ailments. Watch your back.
Alright.
This isn't good.
That's again fine. Yeah.
Ow!
Take this.
Oh.
Juna's badly hurt.
Ow.
Get her some healing.
Oh, all of our hit rate and evasions turned back to normal.
Juna, are you okay?
Oh, that's good.
You look like you're
Except
about to
for Basilio's, although his was already buffed, so that's fine.
love this pass.
Hit him.
Let's do this.
And we didn't have to kill the ones at the side anyway.
I'll return what I've stolen.
You really?
You better listen up. Don't go getting any big ideas about crossing us again. You just... I don't know. Skedaddle and lay low until Luis is out of the picture.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Will do. Skedaddling presently.
Aha! We got a little mag for that.
That'll do.
And bunch of level ups for Yeah, for our archetypes.
I admit, it feels good
Strength and endurance for Stroll.
I've become stronger.
Magic and luck for Yufa.
That feels nice.
Magic and luck, or magic and agility for Basilio. He gets Icy Strike. Hulkenberg got Protect Guard, which is quite nice as well. And popularity didn't move. I guess 619 is where we're going to stick for now. Jin ran off at full speed. I should hand the lost relics over to Nuras.
Ah, you got them back! I knew you two could manage it!
Quest cleared. And it got us 5 heroes jeweled routes.
Ooh, would have been dire indeed if the thief were the one to complete it.
Dire how?
Dire how?
There's something I've got to tell you two. It's about what these relics really are. It was nagging at me a bit, you recall? Why were the relics scattered all across the land?
There must be a reason.
There must be a reason.
Has to be, eh? I thought the same. As if someone deliberately made sure they'd be separated. You see, in the course of my tinkering, I worked out that these relics could still function as components to a greater device. The trigger mechanism is a bit like magic igniters, but without a doubt, it's something different altogether. Something utterly transcending modern technology. Based on the few clues present, and my own technical knowledge, I can only conclude... It's a weapon of mass destruction, capable of destroying the world as we know it.
Oh, that was unexpected.
A weapon?
Like the King's magic, or Luis's magic. No, perhaps something even greater. It's a power that could end an entire civilization.
This little thing could do all that. Why even make something so...
Who knows? No way now of telling the creator's motives. But I think I understand how this sort of thing happens. Once you're struck with a grand enough idea, you can't help but bring it to life. As a technician, no doubt they only thought to prove their hypothesis, no matter the danger involved. Only once it became real, they saw the horror in what they'd created. And so this was their effort to bury it, scattering it in pieces across Ukrainian leagues. Hard to say if they plan to put it back together someday, or if they just couldn't bring themselves to destroy the fruit of their labors. Say, old boy, what do you suppose we should do with this?
Let's destroy it. Let's use it to defeat Luis, so let's put the pieces back. Putting the pieces back seems like a pointless endeavor. It seems like someone else later would just be met with the same choice we have now. Which means we have 2 options. Use it to defeat Luis, or destroy it. Now, if we use it to defeat Luis, we go down the same path that the people went down in the past. We go down the same path of using an even larger magic thing to attack them. That then means that another side may create an even larger magic thing to attack us. At which point we have to get an even larger magic thing to attack them, and so on. Although this is world destroying, so like, you know, it really depends on the scale. We should destroy it.
Let's destroy it. Right now.
Was hoping you'd say that. Truth be told, I was thinking to break it no matter what you decided. I'm grateful you gathered all the pieces for me, but now we know the truth. Wow. Not much else to be done, eh? I hope you can understand.
But how are you going to destroy it?
Couldn't be simpler, really. If we're not putting it together, you've just got to crush the central component. If I'd found this as a younger man, it wouldn't even have crossed my mind to break it. After traveling with you all, and getting to keep working on the runner, It's all been a sharp reminder of why I became an engineer. Technology's not a selfish pursuit. It's something you use to make other people's lives better, happier. That's how I managed to make this gauntlet runner fly. So thank you.
You've plenty more in store.
Well, your best work's still ahead of you, right?
Ah, you really do understand me. Yes, a proper genius can't bally well rest on his laurels, can he? So, in that vein, let me pledge my support anew, what? As genius, inventor, and architect of the people's joys.
I can sense Nuras's determination as a researcher and his unwavering trust in me.
The free-hearted engineer, Nuras, keeper and heritor of the gunner's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Rank up!
If we can build an engine, we can build a nation.
The party can now study the Dragoon. And we get 4 inheritance slots for the gunner lineage. And now we just have one thing we haven't discovered. Oh, 2 things we haven't discovered. I actually missed that we haven't discovered Maria's one in the center. So Maria's end one and Barden's end one. And that's it. Wonderful.
Under the circumstances, we've got to learn to take inspiration from the world around us, instead of mooning and pining over brilliance of the past. Plenty of modern inventions took design inspiration from this sort of relic too. We'll need to work out how to make them safer to operate. Right, splendid. I'm feeling positively activated now. Let's have a proper think for the rest of today. Work out some exciting new concepts together. And while we're at it, would you mind hanging around to watch me break this old thing?
I stayed close to Nuras, watching as he destroyed the relics one by one. Afterwards, we spent some time chatting about various things, and then returned to town. Hey, and we got some mag. And now, it's the night time. So, we check here. Done. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Yufa's is now done. 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 Maria's, we know we only need to spend 1 day with her. 1 day with Barden. 1 day with Barden, 1 day with Maria. And we got Memorandum. Bonds unfettered Nuras. Nuras's desire to become an engineer was sparked by interactions with the inventor that lived in his community during his childhood. He became fascinated by the lost relic the inventor showed him and thereafter began his path towards becoming a researcher. A man of brains and lineage, he wasn't joking when he said that he had many offers of marriage. In fact, he continues to keep a portrait he drew of his former fiancée at his mansion. Cool. Wait, we have another Bonds Unfettered? Oh, Yufa. After leaving her hometown of Etria, Yufa decided to help a Sanctus church in Bralhaven, whose faithful had been suffering from an unusual sickness, but relied entirely on prayer in hopes of healing. In the Sanctus blind faith, she saw her former self, who was determined to die a live sacrifice to her gods. Though the Sanctus disparaged her as a pagan, her experiences talking with them became an opportunity to consider a future where she could take up a new life outside the island. She strengthened her resolve to protect the future of those not just in Etria, but of all people. Wonderful. And that's that done. I want to check our calendar.
What now?
We're ahead of schedule, right? Yes. Because we'll do 1 tomorrow and then 1 on the 11th, which means we'll be 1 day ahead of schedule, which means we should finish everything by the 21st now, which is pretty huge. Right. Let's jump out of here. I'm thinking of what I need to do. Let's save, first of all, and let's go and do another Colosseum. I think that's the best use of our time at night. It also gets us mag, which is
Where to?
hard to come by, so we'll take any that we can get. Yeah, hopefully it gives us another one of those ones where I just have to fight the enemies in the overworld. Though that was very easy to do as the Tycoon. We'll see. Right, what are we fighting this time? Silver 2, let's hear it. You can only fight with your weapon. You're facing a Goblin, a Gorgos, and their good friend in Orgo. Could be a time match. If you'd like a tip, you make use of the arena size and slip through the enemy's attacks. They really just add an arbitrary time limit, but he's right about one thing. You've got to avoid those attacks. Okay. Wait a second. Give me some time. Just making sure I didn't accidentally go in there. Yeah, so, obviously this is Tycoon, because then we'll get extra money for doing it as well. Which just makes sense. Right, do an extra save here. There we go. Let's go! I liked this last time. Hopefully they're weak to us again. That made it even easier. Oh, there are goblins, so they will be weak to us. I think we're good.
Come on, come on.
Our challenger Grem is ready to risk it all. Let's make it one for the ages. And fight.
No choice but to cut.
Alright, we don't know if they're weak, but we suspect that they are.
Hey, good one.
Roll, roll, roll.
My Archetype's abilities feel stronger.
Oh, that's good.
I knew we could count on you.
That one's down.
Right, we did it.
Oh, roll.
Right on the money.
A brilliant bang-on blow by our challenger Grem. Magnificent work. All the monsters have been eliminated. Oh, that was it.
Bravo.
Brilliant, absolutely smashing fight you showed us there. The audience loved every moment. You've risen through the ranks. You've been promoted to Silver 1. If you win the next match, you'll receive a special reward. I got 5 Heroes Jeweled Roots. Wow, that's a lot.
Look at you.
The audience was really riled up. You did a great job fighting for all those eyes on you. You got Courage. Another 4 points, which gets us another 600. Yep. Okay. And
Fight another day.
that's it. Alright. And popularity rank didn't move again. I think 619 is the limit. Alright.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 17 days remain.
Arden sent me a
Have a
letter.
look.
Let's see how this looks now he's leveled up. Magla injection. You know what, Barden? You sent more Magla injections, I'd be much happier. I'm just going to skip the bit where they tell me about the things I've already read about. Because they don't really add anything more. It's more just hints like, hey, maybe you should go get a bounty. Right.
Alright then.
It is idle state, which means we probably want to buy things. But I'm actually going to end the episode there, as we've achieved a couple of bonds finishing here. And then that'll mean that next time we'll come back and we'll probably do 2 more bonds, which will be great. What's the end of Bardens? Oh, you get Warlord. Alright, yeah. And then the end of yours is you get Savior. Do we have any more info, by the way, on our archetypes? Let's have a look here. So, we obviously already have ours. Samurai plus Unknown, which means it's the end of Bardens. Yours we already knew about. Also, like, if you actually look at what we need for Hulkenberg's, we need Elemental Master, which is another 16,000, plus 30,000 for this. Just for hers. And we had to buy both of these, which were both 16,000. Like, she needed a ton. And we've invested a lot, so we're gonna have to get hers. But anyway. Ninja, Dragoon, and Tycoon. So his is Dragoon, which we expected. Okay. So that's Persona Master and Trickster. Devil Summoner, Soul Hacker. Destroyer, Martial Artist. Wait a second. Have you noticed something here? All of them are needed, right? Like, apart from Warlock and Savior. Warlock and Savior are the only 2 not needed. Wow, that's weird. Also, I just realized for him, we're going to have to level up to this one if we need it again, which is going to be another 30,000 mag. I have to grind at some point. I'm hoping that one of the dungeons has just got a room that's like, this is the mag grinding room. But we'll see. Anyway, between episodes, I'll do all the things that we do on an Idle's Day. Not shopping, but we'll do the toilet, we'll do the 100 XP, we'll do the random items, we'll do the get the steam bun, and I'll meet you back here next time for, well, for probably some shopping. Yeah, a little bit of shopping, and then maybe we'll go see Barden or Maria. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.